What's up, YouTube? This is John Petrovich, and I wanted to thank you guys for the 2,000 views and 15 subscribers. And to celebrate that, I'm going to do some voice acting from one of my favorite games, Metal Gear Solid 2. Alright, here we go. The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was being transported. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long. This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon? Loud and clear, Snake. Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point. Everything going okay? Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact. We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore. Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway. The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed. I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts. You mean that thing with Naomi? And I can't say I don't miss the chattering nanny. Mailing's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about the new Natick flashware. Diverting toys from the SSCEN. Again, give her a message from me. Someone will find out sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe. Too true, Snake. Okay, let's get back to work. You know the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses? All Ocelot's doing. Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear. Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers. This new one seems to have designed to wipe the floor with the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious anti-Metal Gear vehicle. That explains why this whole thing is under Marine Corps jurisdiction. The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker, and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you to first go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker's headed. A little reconnaissance, huh? There's too much we don't know about this prototype. Capabilities, deploying method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions. All right. I'll head to the bridge, ASAP. Try to avoid confrontations, Snake. Our goal is to collect evidence on the Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you can get out of there without alerting anyone. Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists. Very good. Don't you forget, you're a part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN. Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon. Alright, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer. You've gun converted from a Beretta M9 to F. M9? It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after every shot since the slide locks. Well, it's better than scavenging a mission site. Good suppressor, too. The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You could take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic rounds will vary depending on what target the body hits. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting the enemy's head or chest. As for the equipment, hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you? It's kind of a lucky charm. Yeah, you haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Well, here's the digital camera. Works almost the same as your old one. They don't look armed. Hey, Earth the Snake, these are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here. Sure. And if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anybody. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence? Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself. No traces. Oh, please. I'm too good for that. We can't rule out the possibility this is a trap. There's a high price on our heads, you know. You're just being paranoid. I hope so. They don't seem anything but civilians here. With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too. The waterline's too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship would have discharged its cargo upriver. It's not in there, no doubt about it. A Metal Gear in the holds will weigh down a ship a bit. I'd say the military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on the boat. The SOP of counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter. You worry too much. Where's the target? Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds? Looks like there's a few entryways in the crew quarters. Huh? A chopper? What? Looks like we're not the only ones here. Is that a chopper I just heard? Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack? They're probably targeting the ship's controls. Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker this size? The ship is run over by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people. AK-7 for you. Russians? You sure? No Marine barber would touch that head of hair. I'm transmitting the photo. Try to get an ID on him, ASAP. I'm on it. Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60, Kasanka. Kasanka, came off chopper, right? Killer whale. We need to get a fix on who they are. Judging by their transport, aren't there some kind of military commandos? Not necessarily. It could be a KA-62, the civil model. Look, Snake, all we need to do is get the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay? Alright, I'll do my best. This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency is 141.12. How can I check in and save my progress? I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it, 140.96. Sorry, but no mingling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save. Got it. I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then. I'll be in touch. So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers. Snake, did you find out where the ship is headed? I'm looking right at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58. More than 500 miles of the coast off the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic? So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet operational range too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must have been designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can't wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holes and locate the actual Metal Gear. Huh? Shalashaskar has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status. Control room. Communications with engine are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational. Good work. Are the explosives in place? Yes, they're all planted. Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled. Who is the vehicle's pilot? He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it. Are you sure you can trust him? Your part of the mission is complete. You are to leave at once. No, it is not over yet. I can see the moon, even the storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore to me you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry. This is the country of liberty. This is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. I can't stay here and fight. There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild. You will be on the helicopter out of here, now. Damn it. Freeze! Hands over your head, now. Toss your gun overboard. Slowly. A woman? Show your face. You men, you're all the same. Who are you? We are nomads, wanderers. I said don't move. Americans. So you shoot unarmed women too? I'm a nomad too. What else do you have under there? Take the knife. Toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around. You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And what brings our tour to this conclusion? Scout knife with a surprise. You Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one ever dodged that shot of mine, but no one gets lucky twice, either. I've been on the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one. Nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are not stopping us.
Cypher? Archon, the ship appears to be under control. The men have Russian gear, and I haven't been able to find anything else about their origin. I know who they are. What? You do? We've ID'd the old man. Who is he? Sergei Garlukovich. Garlukovich? One of Ocelot's allies? Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses. They're after Metal Gear. Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought. You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like a cipher. A Marine cipher T? No, Army. First the Marines, then the Russians? Now the Army? You're right, this isn't going to be simple. Snake, there's something I have to tell you. What? We didn't dig up this info about the Metal Gear on our own, not like usual. Well, how'd you find out then? It was a tip, an anonymous tip. Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now? I have a younger sister, stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years. You never mentioned her before. So, the center of the tip was E.E. E.E. Her name is Emma, but I always called her E.E. Emma Emmerich? Yeah, it just caught my eye, I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my head. There's really no one else there that knows her. When's the last time you saw her? Over 10 years ago. You think it's a trap to lure us out here? I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation. Okay. Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up. I've got a light equipped to the USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes 9mm, just like the Marines M9. I'll find those somewhere around here. Don't raise too much racket with that thing. I hear you. Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and the ship will be pulverized. I'm not in the mood to go to sleep with the fishes. There are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way. No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing, the blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, the sensors stop functioning. You can't get them close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. Great. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that. Verrazano Bridge, checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time from the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your post until that time. Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. All right. The lift is also under our control. We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds. Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already. We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech. Our communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence. Let no one down into holds until we are out. Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with your life if necessary. There is one more thing. Yes, sir. My daughter. Keep her safe. Yes, sir. Who goes there? Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? I thought you were with the Colonel. What the? The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade. Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds? It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge. All right, we'll use another recovery point. They may be planning to change course. What? The exits to the deck are sealed. What are they planning? If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fridge. The men down here are definitely Marines. If the deck's sealed off, they have no way of knowing this ship's been taken over. I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do much good here. Can you see Metal Gear? No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals went to blast their way through the Marines either. Wonder where they're headed. I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure. Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use the camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now, do your thing and take pictures and speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We'll need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, front left, and a close-up of the Marines' core marketing. Marking? There should be a Marines insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot out of that. All right. There's actually one little thing. Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong. It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission. Who? I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications. Could it have something to do with the cipher we saw? Maybe. I switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want you to do is use a different method for sending those photos, just in case. Instead of using the codec? Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine. Arrangements? I hitched a ride on a Link 16 to U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get in the workstation and overrode a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote. Why bother with anything that complicated? No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine, push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera. Split the files and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as... Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right? Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking, otherwise they'll spot you. Okay. How much time do I have? I've hacked into personal files and took a look at the rest of the speech. I'd say you have about 7 more minutes, longer if he throws in a joke or two. A 7-minute time limit, huh? Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay? With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can't just let Metal Gear be hijacked. Okay. But first the photos. All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there. Stay low. All right, that's it for part 1. Hope you guys will continue to part 2.